Okay, you can go ahead and start, Gina.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the St. Baldrick's virtual Brave the Shave event for Carroll County. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are here to give kids a lifetime. And Kelsey's going to be helping us. I'm sorry? Thank you so much. Can you hear me, Kelsey?
Yep, you're all set.
Okay, perfect. Kelsey's going to be helping me by shifting the slides here for me. So we are going to go through this. We have some really brave souls here to shave their heads today. And I'm so proud to say that we have raised, not only met our goal, but we have exceeded our goal. And we are continuing to do so throughout the course of this live event. So please jump onto stbaldricks.org, search for Carroll County. The link is provided on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page, and on the event page. First event that pops up is going to be the Carroll County event, and you can donate there. And I'm also looking for last minute shavees. Anybody who decides that they are going to be part of the Brave the Shave and wants to shave their head with us, I'm going to donate an extra $50. So do we have any volunteers? Anyone? Yes, I knew it. I knew it. All right, we've got to recruit. This is fantastic. Okay, let's keep that going. Anyone else, please reach out and let us know. We're going to get you. We're going to get that head shaved for you, and we are going to raise money here today. So first off, who's running the show? Hi, I'm Gina. So I was born and raised in LaGrange, Illinois, and I had my first St. Baldrick's event in Las Vegas in 2018 when I met a young man named James who was battling brain cancer. He was diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 7, and when I met James, he was 9 years old. And I am so thrilled to say that today he is in remission, and he was just amazingly brave. And I thought, if this kid is that brave, I can absolutely do this. So when I moved back here to Carroll County in 2020, I noticed that there wasn't this type of event happening in this area. So I reached out to St. Baldrick's and I said, you know what, I want to become a volunteer event coordinator for St. Baldrick's, and I would like to at least introduce this fundraiser to all of Carroll County. So I did. So St. Baldrick's mission, it's just a single mission, all right, to bring the best and most promising childhood cancer research to the world. Now, the survival rate for children with cancer is 1 out of 5 will survive, and that's pretty bleak. I'm thrilled to be here today. And I'm also even more excited to be here with my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin to tell a story of survival. So we are going to, I'm going to keep it together. We are going to watch this video of Michelle Capetta and my cousin Dominic. And I hope everyone is able to take a moment to really kind of see the reality of what those who experience childhood cancer are going through.
It was 2 o'clock in the morning. We met with your surgeon, and he told us that you had a tumor on your optic nerve. At that time, he asked us if we were Christian, and we said yes. And at that time, the 3 of us stood together and prayed. And this was 16 years ago, and it still hurts. you're going to have two surgeries. The first surgery was going to be to put in a shunt to relieve the pressure that was on your brain. And then after that, we would wait and see how long it would take before the pressure was released. And then he was going to make plans to remove the tumor as best as he could. You were diagnosed with neurofibromatosis 1, and that is tumors that grow on nerve endings. It happened to be in Dominic's optic nerve. Pretty scary. The part of the other reason why it was so scary is because Dominic was 4. He had fallen at a graduation party and got sick, and we got rushed to the hospital. And it is a pediatric hospital that deals with children. What do you remember about being sick? What's your earliest memory?
Earliest memory, I remember falling at the party. It wasn't a good day for me. First, I scraped my knee on something sticking out of the ground. I scraped my knee. I was running and I fell. And then I had to, get my knees bandaged up. And then I was in the bathroom with Gina's sister Bianca, picking up she dropped the back of her earring underneath the pedestal sink, and I got up and I hit the back of my head on the sink. And then I put ice on it as a 4-year-old kid, just give him ice and hope for the best. And then a couple hours later, I ended up getting sick, getting rushed to the hospital. But the earliest memory of me being sick, realizing I was sick, was probably the first day I woke up in the hospital. And that was when I realized that I couldn't just go home. I thought it wasn't just an annual checkup. It was actually something serious.
Do you remember meeting other kids in the hospital? Because what Dominic would have, once he was diagnosed and we went through surgery, they felt that it was necessary for Dominic to get chemotherapy. And at that point, he was 5. He was starting kindergarten. And so every Friday, I took him to the hospital and he would get treatments in the treatment room. But do you remember meeting any of those kids?
When I was in the hospital, like myself, for those 12 days, I don't remember off the top of my head meeting any kids. So I was on a shunt for most of those days, so I couldn't leave my bed. And then I don't remember much of meeting anybody. I remember meeting doctors and nurses, but meeting other people sick while I'm in the hospital, no. But once I got out of the hospital, I started going to chemo. Then I started meeting kids that I had similar struggles with. So I met them, keeping track of one of the families that we met back then, almost 15 years ago now.
So we were there anywhere on a good day. We were there about 5 hours.
6 hours.
Right. On a bad day, depending on how long it would take for us to get his blood count work, we could be there anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. Did any of those, did that scare you being around the kids?
I would say no. I think it made me more comfortable that knowing that, I'm not the only one that's going through this. I have somebody else around me. Kind of hard to say as a 5-year-old, because as a 5-year-old, really don't understand a lot what's going on. So you kind of just in the routine of just going every week. So, it really didn't scare me. I was never scared with the kids being around me. I was just actually made me feel better.
Yeah.
What were your other worries as a result of me being with my diagnosis?
I was worried about your future, what your future would look like. At the time that you were in the hospital, I didn't really worry about, I was numb when you were in the hospital. I didn't worry about anything but taking care of you. But then afterwards, when we came home after being in ICU for 10 days and then being in a regular room for just 2 days, and then you were released. And about 2 weeks later, we got your first hospital bill, which for being in the hospital, and this was just for the hospital bill, and again, this is 15 years ago. The first bill that we received, it was $125,000. And that was scary. Fortunately, though, we had good insurance. It paid for a good portion of it. We paid what we could, but we didn't know where we were going to get the money. And that was just for your hospital bill. We didn't know where we were going to get the money to pay for everything else. And then to have you go through a year of chemo and the chemo treatments, and that it was all just mind-boggling. It got to the point that I couldn't even open the bills. I couldn't open because they would come and the envelopes were so thick. So I couldn't even open them. I couldn't even look at them. But my biggest concern at the time was making sure that you were taken care of, that you got the best treatment. I didn't care how much it was going to cost. I didn't care how much debt we'd have to go into.
Was there ever a point that you and Dad felt that wasn't going to make it?
We really didn't know. We didn't know anything about NF. The doctors and nurses that we met with, the surgeon, the oncologist, they had all told us that his condition was not life-threatening. It was life-altering. But how much is it going to be life-altering? How much of his life is going to be altered by this? So you might think that, once this going through chemo and this whole thing 15 years ago was done, but it's something that we have to be coherent of for the rest of his life. So now he just needs to deal with the side effects of the vision. He also had to get an IEP through school. There's a lot of different things that we had to do that were challenges for him, but he persevered, and he's 21 years old now, and so it's a great thing that he's able to drive. He's able to go to work and go to school, but these challenges were a challenge for the family, not just our immediate family, but for our extended family members who wanted to be there but didn't know what to do. We were given information as to who we could contact from neurofibromatosis, but there were not any local groups around. So we really felt secluded, because I do remember once Dominic was done with treatments and they said, okay, we're done with treatments and now we're going to do a wait and see. I do remember leaving and not knowing what to do. One of the organizations that we were presented to was Make-A-Wish, and the nurses and doctors came and said, that we are going to talk to you about, we would like to recommend Dominic to get a Make-A-Wish. And at that point, I remember looking at the nurse and saying, Dominic doesn't have terminal cancer. He doesn't make a wish. It would be great for him to have a Make-A-Wish, but I don't want to take that away from another child who has life-threatening cancer. He has a life-altering cancer, but I don't want it to take away from somebody else. And they had said, don't worry about it. Make-A-Wish is opening up to children that have this life-altering condition. And they think that every child should be able to have a wish that is granted. And we want to offer it to Dominic. And I said, well, it was just something that I'm like, but Dominic's not, he's fine. He's fine. He's going to be fine. I kept saying he's fine. And so I think those types of organizations are really important, just like St. Baldrick's is important. They need to find the cures for so many different childhood cancers, because we need our children are our future, and they have to be there.
So like the video said, the children are our future, and we do want them to be here. We don't want to just simply find something that's going to prolong their life a few years. We are looking for something that's going to give them a full lifetime. We've got a quick video here of my Auntie Michelle and Dominic from back in the day and today. And I'm so thankful that everything worked out the way that it did. And I'm so thankful to have my aunt and uncle here today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support. So how big is the problem? It's pretty big. You can flip to the next one, Kelsey. So the reality is that 25,000 kids will be diagnosed with cancer this month. Another reality is that every 2 minutes, a child is diagnosed with cancer. But we have made some fantastic progress. For example, in the 1950s, a child diagnosed with cancer was practically a death sentence. But today, 90% of kids with the most common type of cancer will thankfully survive. But this is largely in part due to the funding efforts of fundraisers like St. Baldrick's, resulting in the research that is absolutely crucial to funding and finding a cure. St. Baldrick's has the sole mission of continuing to do this research and to fund the most promising research, whatever it takes. So what started off as a St. Baldrick's dare between 3 friends over 20 years ago has now turned into over 500,000 shavees. And what started as one event has now become 12,000 events. And what started as $0 raised has now turned into $305 million raised for childhood cancer research. I feel like those numbers are amazing. So why do we shave? Well, obviously to increase the survival rates. Only 4% of the annual granted funds for cancer each year, only 4% of it goes towards research for childhood cancer. And this pandemic has obviously been difficult for everyone, but it's also prevented a number of these events from taking place. And because of that, the funding has dropped by 35% of what it typically would be each year. So we are doing this. We are here to brave the shave. And I want to thank everyone so very much for helping us not only reach our first goal, but we've doubled it. And we are about to hit our next goal. So thank you for all who are watching right now, who are continuing to donate. You are amazing human beings. And for those of you who are brave enough to shave your heads today, you are doing exceptional work and you are fantastic. So thank you. So before we begin this shave, just a few notes. First, we want to be sure that you are able to share the live link on your social media account. So if you haven't already done so, please take a second. The link is in the chat right now for those who are shaving. Go ahead and share that with your friends and family on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Do it, make it happen. Another thing is get your clippers ready. All right, I've got this thing ready. We're gonna do this. Have a buddy nearby if you need assistance. Got a husband standing by, waiting for things to get hairy. And if you are shaving in memory or in recognition of a child, please go ahead and have your sign ready with their name on it. And we will begin the main event here. So I will give everyone just a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, ready, set, shave. Is everybody ready? We're doing this? All right, let's go. Oh, I'm gonna go live right here.
Cody, what's your son's name?
This is Easton. He's the first one that's going to brave the shave.
All right, let's go, Easton.
Let's go, Easton.
Go Easton!
Ah, what's happening? I was gonna say, I was like, I wanted music on while we're doing this, but.
Leave it right there.
Yeah, see it like that.
Yeah, doing a reverse mohawk, I see.
1 year for Halloween, we shaved our son's head just on the top like a bald guy, and we made him an old man for Halloween.
I love it.
That was our other son.
It was the best costume.
It looks like Patty's also getting started.
Go, Patty, go.
Love it. And it looks like Gina's getting her ponytails chopped.
I also wanted to mention that I'm donating this and the other one to children with hair loss. And that's in the Midwest. And if you need the form, I can certainly direct you to the right direction, but got it.
Patty, how are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel a lot lighter.
Yeah. It's a good thing it's warming up outside.
Right? That's okay. I got scarves and I got hats. I'll be fine.
Yep.
Hey, Kelsey, my brother is reporting that the event is not live on YouTube at the moment. And I heard that from another person as well. I'm not sure if there's a little technical situation happening.
Yeah, so the most YouTube link is in the chat, and it's also live on the St. Baldrick's event page. So if anybody goes to the Carroll County event page,
You got it. Okay, you got it working. Awesome. Woo!
Yay.
Whoa, isn't it amazing?
How's that
Looking
feel,
great,
Gina?
Oh, thank God.
Okay. No, okay.
God, I'm gonna need you to come over here and help me do this buzz real quick.
Oh God, no.
My daughter's getting very nervous. Run.
I'm gonna die.
No
Oh,
guard.
here we go. Gina's getting ready.
Ready?
Should I cut it shorter so that it's not so crazy?
Doesn't matter. You ready? Go right through it.
Okay.
Ready for takeoff. There you go.
Here we go. Gina's getting started.
Start right down the middle.
Yeah, reverse.
Right?
Love it. Look awesome.
We'll all have a nice spring haircuts, right?
Right.
This side part.
No.
Better start warming up real fast. If Chicago decides to do all 4 seasons again next week, I'm going to be very upset.
I mean, the good news is you're getting rid of all these grays.
Did you hear what he just said? Oh, my husband, that's it. That's it.
He's gonna kill you, Mom.
He just told me that I'm getting rid of all my grays.
Hey, I know. There you go. See, you don't have to color your hair no more, right?
There we go.
Right? Save on shampoo and conditioner for a while.
You know what? I conveniently ran out of conditioner just this morning. So I'm like, okay, perfect.
There you go. Perfect.
Like everything works out.
Right?
It was meant to be.
You guys look beautiful. So Gina, how many times have you shaved now?
This is my second time shaving. I did it in 2018. And that was a really awesome event, but this is the longest my hair has been in a very long time. So I thought, you know what?
What about right here?
Let's
I'm
do
getting
this
one.
because
See, I said
not
it.
only did I want it to be something where I could obviously like participate in the event again, but I thought it's long enough to donate to create a wig. So it's, you know, donation twofold here. So
I love it. That's so awesome that you're going to donate your hair to a local organization too. It's like doubling the donation and the effort.
right. Well, I'm happy that Patty could join us last minute. I know I spoke with her daughter, Sarah, and she told me she was very excited to be a part of this.
Yes. Yeah. It's very important that we try to help the kids, you know. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry, but that's for our future, you know.
Absolutely. Okay, honey, make me look like Shirley Theron, please. Gonna need 10 pounds to drop off, at least maybe 20.
Cody, how are you guys doing over there?
Looking good.
Man, you guys are fast. Like professional barbers.
All right. Well, I figure my daughters had
Gina, my
practice
niece
because they have
just
boys,
said-
so they do it all the time with the boys, you know.
So beautiful without hair.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't she? She's so pretty.
Carrie, I love that you guys are joining us from the golf course.
Okay, so
know.
I'm about to clip my husband on the golf cart course right here. My
We want to see it.
here. No video. See.
Here, let me flip this camera around.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. You're good.
Golf course buzz cut. Here we go.
Here we go, peeps.
Change my clothes when I get home anyway, no biggie.
happening.
Me a mohawk, and I'll wear a mohawk.
Did he just say he wants a mohawk?
Yep, he wants to wear a mohawk for a couple holes, he said.
Yeah.
Chris, you should leave a mullet.
So, like, invigorating.
She likes to hurt me.
Oh, we have a request for a mullet versus the mohawk.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
There's literally
Abby,
just
are you
hair
all
get
done?
on the golf cart. Oh God, this is great.
Let me hit a ball real quick.
Okay.
That
He wants to hit a ball real quick.
looks absolutely amazing.
Look at Patty. She's doing it. Oh, you look great, girl.
Did great.
Easy over here.
Patty, are you all done?
You done?
Pretty much, yeah.
I love the hair.
Yes, lots of hair.
I like you.
Oh man, you and Gina both finished at the same time. You guys look beautiful.
Yay, I know.
It feels
That's what I
awesome.
said. Wow, I look better without hair.
That feels awesome.
Oh, just gorgeous. You both have like the perfect shaped heads. Like you guys are just rocking it.
Yay. Oh, he's
Right.
doing it. He's doing it on the golf course. It's making it happen. We need you to zoom in so that we could see this up close. This is hysterical.
Oh man, love that those sides are.
Starts with the mohawk. Very
Got a
nice.
mohawk. He has to play golf with a mohawk.
Tell it right to me.
Okay.
I wonder if this is the first time anybody shaved their head while golfing.
You know.
Thanks.
All right, Cody's up next.
I have to send them a link, I think. Gina.
Oh man, and now he's shaving and driving at the same time.
Oh God.
Hope he doesn't hurt.
We do not recommend it. We don't recommend it.
Oh, that is a lot of hair.
Wow.
Multitasking.
Popping these on real quick.
That's almost a wig. I should save it and make a wig out of it.
You're gorgeous.
Aww. I love this girl. This-
Oh, Gina, yeah, rocking the big earrings. I love it.
Here, you want to say hi? This is Rosie.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
You look like you're ready for St. Patrick's Day.
She got all dolled up in her green today, so we are ready.
What do you think about your mom's new do? She look beautiful?
I'm okay, huh? Not bad. Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
My
I'll
husband's.
clean it up
Okay.
later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rosie, how does that feel?
So crazy.
Feels nice and soft, huh?
It almost feels like someone shaved a porcupine.
Oh, Cody, it looks like you're gonna have a professional barber.
Oh, there goes Cody. There he goes. Oh, Chris, oh my God. You missed the spot, Chris. You missed us. There's a little.
You just leave it like that.
Right.
This is impressive. Multitasking is just outstanding. And those pants, I just can't get over.
You're all for the theatrics here in this group.
Should I leave
Oh
this
yeah,
on
Cody,
more?
I love
Leave it
it.
like that, Cody. Leave it like that. That looks perfect.
I figured the comb over is pretty good like that.
Keep going, Jana. Please keep going. I mean, you're the one who's got to be seen in public with him, so you know.
Well, if he wants to look crazy, that's on him.
She doesn't have to claim him. She can always say, well, you know, I don't know. I just felt sorry for the guy. That's why I brought him in.
Right.
Wait, Dad, you no longer have to change your realtor photo. Now that's your haircut again.
Oh, he's all done.
Right here up.
Yay.
No.
How you
Hi, guys.
feel?
Feel good. Beautiful day.
You are
Feel kinda
an
like
impressive multitasker.
I feel like I'm littering kind of, but not really.
Okay. You look pretty good. I got all the spots I could. How do I turn this off?
You guys, I've got amazing news. We have absolutely hit our goal of $3,000 raised.
Hey.
We have done it. So thank you to everyone who's donated. There's still an extra $50 that I definitely owe for Cody's son for braving the shave with us. But
I don't think we did our donation yet, so that one's gonna come too.
all right, we're moving right along. We're moving on up. We are flying past it.
Did you get my donations from Facebook?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because they were coming through. They were coming through like the event page. Some of them, but
okay,
if you just established it like on Facebook, it actually goes just directly to St. Baldrick's and doesn't tie to your account. But if you set it up there, then it would have tied to your account. I know that you have raised $780 for this.
All right, I think that's
fabulous. So awesome. And Cody, I do believe that you had raised at the beginning of all this $175 at the start of this. So that's fabulous. Thank you.
All right, let's keep moving.
It's like
Yeah, and the fundraising link for the event page will be open until the end of 2021. So you have last minute
to
donations coming in.
continue raising money. So thank you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so right there.
Be my guest.
Okay.
And Cody, you said you're going to shave your beard too, huh?
Some of it.
Here.
We'll be looking forward to seeing those after photos when you're all done.
Whoa, what's your password again?
1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8.
Oh, what do you guys think of all of this?
I think this is fantastic.
Gina. Can you hear me, Gina?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get some earrings like that so I can look as good as you do with the bald head.
I mean, I could send some your way. It's not a problem. Get some cute little hair scarves and things of that nature too. I thought, you know, I've got these really cute headbands and I can still keep wearing them. So I think it works.
You are like rocking it. Like no
Yeah, Gina, you're like really pretty.
Oh, thank you. Works out. I was like, okay, I know I've done this before and it looked okay. So I think we'll be good.
Yeah, you look flawless and you just cut the amount of time in like half that it takes you to get ready. So
that's what I'm talking about. I mean, leading up to this, I kept telling my husband, I'm like, I can't wait to not have to deal with this hair anymore. I'm like, I can't wait to.
Sorry about that. There's Sarah.
Where's Sarah? Oh,
She's on her way home right now with the boys from their Boy Scout meeting, so she should be coming on to shave
oh,
the
perfect.
boys
Okay.
too.
Fabulous. Well, we are just probably wrapping up within the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, she said she's right outside of Lanark, in between Pearl City and Lanark. So
Okay, perfect.
hopefully, you know, she should be home. I told her, hurry up. So, you know.
Well, we're excited that you were able
But
to.
I don't know if she'll make it or not, but she said she's trying, so.
I love it.
Oops. But who knows? I know that everybody else is already shaved then.
Yep, I think Cody's finishing it up right now.
Well, maybe she'll just have to go on her own, or if she can get a hold of you or something, maybe when she gets home. I don't know.
Yeah, that's perfect. We will connect with her.
Okay.
Did you leave him a little tuft of hair in the back? Little tail in the back? Cody?
Yes, what?
Do you have a little tail in the back? Did we leave a little something back there, a little party in the back, or no, we're gonna?
I think I got it all off, actually.
Are you good? Are you all shaved now? Are we
Yeah,
ready?
I got it. I'll do some cleanup later.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you all. That was amazing. And I hope that everybody who's watching was having a great time watching it along us as we braved that shave. And we're just going to wrap things up here. But first and foremost, huge thank you to everyone who has been donating and has donated today and the past few days. I know I've been hounding everybody. I know that all of those who are shaving, who have shaved today, have been hounding everyone as well. But it is for an amazing cause. And thanks to you, we are able to pass this money along to St. Baldrick's Foundation. And this is going to absolutely help in the research that is crucial to finding a cure for childhood cancer. Absolutely crucial. I think that there might have been a couple more slides there, Kelsey. I don't know if there were, but really long story short, it was just a huge thank you. And we appreciate everyone who took the time to do this today. So thank you so much. Something to note is that the great thing about having your head shaved like this, you will likely get some questions. And one really nice thing about being a shavee is that you're probably going to be hairless for a while. And with those questions, you are able to then follow up by spreading the word and telling them, listen, I didn't just shave it for fashion purposes. I shaved my head to save lives. And that's something that will resonate with a lot of people. And please remember that when telling that story, you are able to direct people to the St. Baldrick's Carroll County link for the rest of the remainder of the year. And they can continue to donate. And we can make 2021 an even better year for those battling cancer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. You guys did amazing.
Thanks, Gina, for setting
Thank
it up.
you. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Guys.
Have a wonderful